And I fuck with both of them. I ain't gonna lie, they both good boxers, bro. Good boxing. And both of them will beat the shit out of me too. I don't gotta say it twice. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get
I know you
to
better than
it.
you know you at this point. I know everything about you, and you know that.
Why would I know? How?
I know
Makes no
everything
sense.
about you.
Do you?
I truly do.
That sounds like you're in love with me.
That's
Are you in love
pause.
with me?
That's
On May
crazy.
2nd, live on DAZN Worldwide and in the heart of New York City, two of the biggest punchers in boxing will square off in a 147-pound fight when Ryan Garcia takes on former 140-pound champion Rolly Romero. That will happen on May 2nd. Today, they face off.
Oh my God.
Ryan, been a year since we've seen you back in New York. How does it feel to be back here?
It feels good. It's kind of like a bittersweet moment because all of the stuff that transpired after. But at the end of the day, I'm just excited to be back in the ring. You know, Rollies is a pretty good fighter, and I think that this has been a long time coming, and it could set me up really well for the rematch with Haney. But first, I gotta focus on Rollies. So here we are. I'm excited to be back in the ring.
Both you guys have been talking about this fight for a while. After you beat Duarte, you called Rolly out. Rolly, I saw a clip of you, it was like 3 or 4 years ago, saying you and Ryan would meet at 147 pounds. You kind of predicted this would happen. How do you feel now that it's here?
I mean, I said it was going to be one of the biggest fights in the history of boxing, and definitely in the history of the United States. So, I mean, look at this. I mean, even just looking at the card, like how stacked it is, even with Devin, and I mean, we got 2 4-time world champions inside of on our undercard. So,
And you actually should be thanking me for the success you've had in your career because you used me in that sparring match.
let me ask you a question.
Use those moments. Don't lie. Use those
how
moments.
many followers did
Let's
you have
go.
at the time we sparred?
What are you talking
like
about? I was the
10K?
most hottest prospect
You had like
in
10K
the sport.
followers.
But ever since I
And then aside
but
from
when
that,
I rose
I
though, what were you? Were you not bringing that back every time? Hold up, before you talk, because I was on a hot ride. You weren't.
The sparring video you're talking about, it's been everywhere for a while now.
8 years. That's crazy. A very long time.
It's an iconic video.
Why do you
The
say it's an
fuck?
iconic video?
Just been playing. It's been running for 8 years straight. It's like a TV show that don't want to turn off.
at
Like,
this point-
damn, man, it's just like Friends that won't stop. Like,
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm tired of watching that.
yeah, it's just one of those things that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Rolly is a big fucking fan and he's a fucking troll, bro. He'll troll the shit out of you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He funny too. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I just gotta get in tune with him, bro. He be on TikTok live and shit. He a funny nigga, bro. He really cool, bro. People hate him because they hate on him because he's a little doodle, but he's smart. He's smart enough to play dumb. You feel me? Look where he's at. Look where y'all at. You feel me? Put 2 and 2 together. Ah, let's go. Let's keep watching this.
Just never left, my career. Like no matter what I did, it's just like they're always running that. So I'm happy this fight's finally happening because we got to find out what would happen in a real fight, and it's time to
Long
figure it out.
overdue.
Yes, sir.
I can't even tell you how many times, or even coming up, how many times I call you out, like a million at this point.
You did, and it's finally here. Let's get it.
Long overdue.
Have you, when you see that video, has it ever bothered you over the years?
100%. Yeah, it's bothered me. Not so much like recently, but yeah, like when I was first coming up, like that was everywhere, and it's all the time, and it wasn't even like something I felt that was so bad. I felt like it was just like a regular sparring match. You had a couple good moments, but I felt like I sparred pretty good, considering I was really low in weight at the time. But it did bother me, and it's something I always
Ryan will
wanted
beat
to,
the shit out of Rolly, bro. Mark my word. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's gonna beat the shit out of him, bro. For real. It's gonna be a good ass match, bro. And all of these matches, bro, that's been like going on, has been some whack ass shit. But I feel like this match right here it's gonna be good. Cause they both trying to get back in there. You feel me? In their moment. Trying to get that big bag. The big purse. See what I'm saying?
put a stake in. Like I don't even want that to even be near me. Like that's why I'm here to fight him and just destroy him, and then nobody got to talk about that no more.
What do you remember about that sparring session, Rollie?
I remember walking into the gym that day, and then he, Otis comes up to me and tells me, hey, this kid went foreign. Like, I hadn't sparred in a while. And it's like, oh, someone was sparring, because, I was stopping everybody at Floyd's,
What's weird is I was stopping everybody at Floyd's at the same time. Like, I was.
Yeah, I know. I remember you cracked the shit out of Blair.
Blair got knocked out, probably like 2 weeks before, a week before.
Yeah, Blair's catching strays here at this face-off.
Ooh! It's collateral damage, but yeah, that's what happened.
Do you feel like you got the best of him that day?
Yeah, for sure. But sparring. Just sparring.
Well, you pushed that out there, like you said, for years. So.
Yeah, but the reason I pushed it out is because he posted a video.
Yeah, because I was resting my case because, they edited a good video.
No.
Actually,
you posted the video first. You're not going to tell me
These niggas are best friends. They besties, bro. They are besties, bro. These niggas can't put up a character, bro. They are besties, bro. You could tell, bro. You could tell these niggas be FaceTiming each other like, yo, when I fight you, bro, we gonna make so much money, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, who you think I'm gonna beat you, bro? You gonna beat me, bro? That's how it's gonna be, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why. That's how I feel. I feel like these niggas are best friends,
First
bro.
sparring, actually, I did what I felt I needed to do. He's a bigger dude. He was hitting, punched pretty hard. So I was jabbing him, hooking him, jabbing him, right hand, jabbing him. He couldn't catch up to me, though. I'm bigger than you now, though. I'm bigger than you now, though. So none of that wrestling ain't gonna work this time, I promise you. That wrestling they're trying to put, being all dirty, that ain't gonna work this time.
You're dirty. You weren't like this. Pop, break, and then try to hit me on a hook. Oh, that's where you f***ed up.
No, that's not true. That's true, bro. You were fighting dirt already, bro. You came into your head. You still fight that way.
That up right now.
Whatever.
Over there, you're like,
all I know is
break.
during that sparring, he was able to roughhouse me, able to put me in bad position. I didn't want to because I was, physically smaller than him at the time. Now I'm next to him. He looks smaller than me. He looks like a baby compared to me. I know I'm a big dude, so you're in for a rude awakening if you think any of that's gonna work. It kind of showed me that your strength ain't really up there anymore when I seen your last two fights with Pitbull and the other dude. So you're in for some.
Pitbull? Nah. He's a little fucking monster. He's something else. Y'all gotta go check him out. I ain't gonna lie.
It might be your last fight.
With Haney, you look like the only time you ever looked good was when you dropped him. But man, Haney, man, he's always been.
And you're in big trouble now because I'm not doing the stuff I was doing when I was doing with Haney, and I beat him. So that just shows you where I'm at.
So you were doing it or you weren't doing it?
What do you mean? I showed everybody on my Instagram I was drinking, I was smoking. What are you talking about? I didn't hide it. People seen it. But now I'm not. You can see right now I'm clean. So I'm even more focused. I'm training every day, so it's going to be even worse.
Good. I want you to be. Because I don't want anyone to take away any credit or any of that stuff once I stop your ass.
Okay. Well, like I said, bro, you're going to be retiring that night. You're going to be retiring.
I'm telling you, yo, this nigga is a clown, bro. He funny as hell, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, I don't want nobody to take that credit. Oh my God. He's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. Yo, he's something else, bro. Yo, he's something else, bro.
Your last fight.
Think so.
Yes, you're going to be retiring, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Believe that. Feel that.
Okay. Whatever you say. We shall
Just when you train, it's like it's your last fight. All right? Your last fight, your last hurrah, so you better go out with a bang.
All right. We'll see.
Brian, you said on Twitter recently that Rollie is here just to be funny.
Yeah.
That's what got him here, and that's the only reason that he's here. Why do you think that?
He's a great talker, man. He's made me laugh millions of times on the internet.
He a
When
troll.
He goes after Shakur. Anybody, honestly. Even when he goes after
he
me,
a
I
troll,
hate him.
bro.
So the dude's
He
a funny
funny.
guy. He got
He's funny.
being a comedian after this.
Yeah, he's
But
funny.
as far as the ring, he's definitely went downhill since he got knocked out. I feel like his chin
Facts.
hasn't recovered, and that's just the honest truth. I don't think people
So I'm talking like I can't get knocked out too. Like what the fuck?
hit him
Like, I don't say too much about these these fighters, bro, because I don't fight. You feel me? Yeah, I don't got a gun and I don't shoot and I don't know what the fuck. So, see what I'm saying?
that hard.
Don't let that shit go over your head. You feel me?
But he's not handling punches well. That's just the bitter truth of the sport. Sometimes you get knocked out, your chin gets weak. I feel like your chin is weak.
Yo.
I feel like there's no way in 12 rounds I don't catch you with a good shot.
See, but the difference here is you quit with punchers, bro. You quit with that with Tank?
I didn't quit, bro.
You did quit.
I had a broken rib.
You had a
Everybody knows
broken
that.
rib?
I had a broken rib. I was dehydrated as I was weak as
Yeah,
So
I
at
was
the end of-
dehydrated as
Nah,
with
excuses.
Tank, too.
Excuses.
But like I said, you haven't been the
But-
same since though.
What have you done? You look like
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that match, it was meant for Tank to win. You feel me? That's how I feel. So at the end of the day, I understand. And I feel they could run that shit back. And it's gonna be a good fight. You feel me? They could run it back. They could run it back. I ain't gonna lie.
I
with
took a shot.
Duarte, and you look like with Devin.
And I beat
You
both
look-
of them.
You look
So
like
if I look
complete-
like, but you got
you-
knocked out looking for Easter eggs with Isaac Cruz. Talking about
Isaac
Happy
Cruz is bad.
Resurrection Day, bro. You didn't even know where you were at, bro. After the fight, he
Yeah,
beat you
did,
that
bro.
bad. Do you think,
Bro, look up the damn
You
it was
did-
Easter.
you-
I told everybody it was
bro? You were looking for Easter eggs in the ring,
No, I
though.
wasn't. What the
You
fuck?
was out
Yo,
there
that's
everywhere,
sick.
bro. You
Yo,
weren't
that's
there, bro. So
crazy
if you
work.
said, look like I won though.
You look like
I won though.
But how did you win?
I won though.
How did you win?
I knocked
It's
out
not-
Duarte.
It's not on your record.
I knocked out
Yeah,
Duarte.
It's not on your record.
I knocked out Duarte.
You can't.
Him
you
being a
gotta-
Yeah, they
bitch and suing
crazy.
and trying to go for the
You came in 4
and trying to
pounds
overturn
overweight, bro.
overturn
But you ain't
overturn.
even a professional.
I couldn't even make the weight.
You
I couldn't make the weight.
You couldn't make the
I
weight.
couldn't make the
You
weight.
cou- you
I couldn't make the weight.
You couldn't make
I'm
the weight.
147 now for a reason, right?
I'm 147 for a reason. Okay, it. I moved
That
up.
makes no sense.
Yeah, you moved up.
I just
You
said
moved-
why
you
I
moved
missed
up,
weight.
I moved up. But
I
had to
couldn't
kill
make the
my-
weight.
I had to kill my. You know how bad I had to kill myself to fight Pitbull and this last dude.
Well, like I said, you got knocked out at the end of the day.
Yeah,
At the end of the
right.
day, you got knocked out and I won.
Right,
You said I
know
look like
It's crazy.
yeah, because I got hit with a bite shot. That I was already broken rib.
Right,
If I got my rematch now, if they gave me a fair fight now, there's no way I'm going down like that.
You'll go down to 140.
No.
Okay.
They need me to make money.
They need you
That's
to
the
make money.
denominator, right? We're making good
I don't
money
know,
here.
bro.
Took
I
your
don't
shit,
think it-
Ryan. Took your shit, Ryan. At the end of the day, that's facts, because you got the following. You feel me? Took your shit, Ryan. Yeah. I know how it goes.
Been doing too good with as far as money goes, but who knows?
Right? I'm here now, right? Making good money.
Yeah,
You're not doing as good as me, right?
I'm doing better than you, I think.
Are you?
Oh, my God.
You haven't had that many big fights, bro.
Investing, bro.
Investing.
Oh, wow.
Investing. I'm
Yeah,
not
we'll
over here-
see.
I'm not over
At the
here
end of the day,
tricking
bro.
off all my damn money.
At the end of the day, though, we're
I
gonna
believe 'em.
decide who's gonna win this fight. I don't give a about who got what got what.
You're 2-2 in your last 4 fights. You did win a title in that stretch as well. Do you believe you're still at the top of your game?
No, we don't. Hell no, we don't.
Brian, I'm fighting Ryan, bro. What the this motherfucker? Dude, I already know this. I know this. I know you better than you know you at this point. I know everything about you, and you know that. And aside from that,
I don't. I don't know that.
yeah, you do.
Why would I know? How?
I know
Makes no
everything
sense.
about you.
Here we
I
go.
truly do.
Here we go.
That sounds like
Here
you're in
we
love with me.
go.
Are you in love with me?
No,
You know me better than I know myself. That's weird, bro.
I'm not in
That's
love-
crazy
I'm,
word.
I'm not in love with you.
Bro,
I
that's
promise
weird.
You, I ain't in love
Are you
with
breaking
you.
up with me? That's
See,
weird.
I'll tell you like this though. Like if I
You're
did go
weird,
that
bro.
way,
I ain't gonna lie,
maybe,
you're
but
weird.
I don't know. You've been
Nigga
hanging
said
out with a lot of
maybe.
people that,
It's
you know,
crazy.
I don't know, a lot of weird people and stuff like that. So who knows?
How-
I mean, they
what?
might be in love with you.
Maybe they are, bro. Maybe you're in love with me. Maybe
I'm
other
not.
people. That's weird, bro.
You're not my type, bro.
Bro, all right, this game weird.
You're not my type.
Tank Davis said
He's
recently
playing
that
mind
UFC
games, bro. He's playing mind. He's trying he's trying to make him think other things, so he won't be able to focus. You feel me? And that's incredible. Bro. Nigga say you're not my type. Yo, that's insane, bro. That's some shit a drunk nigga would say. Yeah, that's crazy.
hits harder than you. Do you believe that?
Maybe he does. Yeah, he could.
Maybe, no, for sure.
Well, even if he does, bro, it's all about landing that shot that they don't see. Setting him up for a shot that they don't see. So,
I mean, I've
that's what
landed
power's
plenty of
about.
shots on you that you didn't see.
Oh
Again,
my
8
God.
years ago, he's talking about. But
But you're more experienced than me.
you haven't found nobody even come close to that level to get to where you were to fight Tank.
I fought
Right?
punchers, bro.
Who?
I fought a bunch.
Who?
Barroso, the crazy
Who?
puncher. Barroso, he was a crazy.
The one
puncher.
that was on his way to beat you? The old man? The grandpa?
So what? He was a hard fight. So what? Luke Campbell dropped your ass.
And I got up and knocked him out.
And I stopped the dude.
You didn't stop him. That was
stopped-
controversy.
Controversy. So he was not about to get knocked out.
No, he wasn't,
He
bro.
wasn't.
He was dodging all the punches. That's
He
the
wasn't
truth.
dodging it.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't, bro.
He wasn't?
No.
Go
dude,
watch the replay. I'll bring it up right now. He was
Bring it
dodging
up.
punches.
Bring it up. Do it.
Everybody knows it was a f***ed up call. Everybody knows that. You were losing to him. You got dropped, but maybe he does hit hard.
We play hard.
This card has got several big fights on it, including one with Devin and Jose Ramirez, and nobody is making any secret about what the quote plan is moving forward for a rematch to happen between Ryan and Devin sometime in the fall.
I hope he beats Devin again.
But he'd have to beat you
I
first.
wonder where's this
No,
happening?
no,
Is
no,
it
it's for
is it at the Barclays? Cause if so, a nigga gotta get some tickets. I would love to see this. Let me check the tickets out. It should be at the Barclays. In Times Square. Wait. They're gonna be at the MSG? Yo, MSG? Yo. That's a big fight. MSG? Oh my God. Fuck the watch party, bro. Man. Oh, watch parties be lit though. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Yeah, hopefully, damn, yo. I wish I could I could go to the watch party, bro, and do a whole lot, bro. IRL. You feel me? But I feel like I'm not ready for IRL. You feel me? Cause I gotta get my shit right on some I gotta get some equipments and shit to do some real fire IRL. I don't want to do it through my phone. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. But I want to do it. Yeah. I want to do it soon. Let's get back to this video though, cause at the end of the day, I do want to go see the match. You feel me? Might be a good ass fucking boxing match. You feel me? So I'm looking forward. Looking forward. I'm gonna check it out after the stream.
Fight Ryan after me. I mean Devin after me.
Okay.
Ryan can still fight Devin after me. I don't give a That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you beat him, they'd probably do another fight with you guys.
Yeah, down the line, maybe another one. But like I said, that has nothing to do with me. They match, they could I don't know, do the same they did again. They could do it 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Bro, I'll be happy as to watch them knock out Devin 4 or 5 times in a row.
You were, in the aftermath of that fight, you were, I think, happy that it happened. What did you think, though, about what Ryan went through in the aftermath with the positive tests?
I mean, it was an insignificant amount. That weight did help a lot, though.
At the end of the day, I paid him. Bro, he had a chance to pull out of the fight at that moment. He was offered, no, actually, he wanted money. He didn't even offer it. We just said we missed weight, can't make the weight. And they took the money. I mean, what can I say? You take the money, then you gotta shut the up. Don't take the money if you're gonna use that as an excuse. Go on ESPN and start saying, he was overweight, he didn't do it, things right. Like, that's some weird And then assume he's even crazier. He's a weirdo. And his dad's even a bigger weirdo. Like, that's a little weirdo and big.
He's talking about Rollie.
You guys are going to have a chance, maybe.
Hey,
to
Rollie's
settle in the
jacket
ring
fire.
in the fall. Do you think there's any chance that
I hope you beat out of him again, even worse than the
I think he wants me to beat Devin so bad. He wants me to beat his ass so I can fight Devin to beat his
You
ass.
guys are fighting anyways. We already know what it is. You guys are going to fight no matter what anyways. That has nothing to do with me.
I mean, it's just.
Right, you could get your ass beat by me, get flatlined, whatever, or whatever, take a knee like you're used to, and then go fight Devin, beat the out of him, bro, and do a boxing world a favor.
Nigga said take a knee like we used to. It's crazy. Yo, when he took that knee, I felt disrespected. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was rooting for Ryan. Not gonna say too much.
Do you think he quit
like that
against
fight.
Tank?
Yeah.
No, I didn't quit. Like I said, I was really damaged before in the ring. In the ring, I was so bad. I probably should have pulled out. You know, my lips were blistering, bleeding. I was pissing basically red. It was just disgusting. You know, did not belong in that ring that night.
But you took the fight.
I did. It was, you know, you're not gonna pass up on that much money. I knew me and Tank had a huge star power, and it did. It was the 5th largest gate in the history of boxing. You know, so I feel like I took
That's
the
facts.
risk and I tried, and it didn't work, and that's just what it is. But the facts are the facts of the position I was in. But I'm ready to try to right that wrong one day too. That's what I'm looking forward to beating, you know, Rolando, and then beating Devin, and then I want to fight Teofimo, and then fight, you know, Tank. That's my plan, and it's optimistic. But
Do you think there's a chance he's overlooking you going into this fight?
No, he's working his ass off.
No, I'm not.
Wait, let me say it like this.
I told him on that tweet.
I want him to be working his ass off. I want him to be the best Ryan he can be, because it would just make the fight even 10 times bigger. And I'm gonna work my ass off, and we're gonna make him.
I know I'm gonna get his best. I know I'm not gonna get his, you know, all his other performances, because there's something about me. I know he, you know, it's a big opportunity. I know he's gonna be ready. It's just something about me. He's gonna be training hard, and I gotta be at my best to beat him.
How's this fight end?
No, right flatline on the canvas, or him taking a knee. Who knows?
Same question.
I feel like I'm the overall better boxer, so I feel like
Okay,
just my
talk your
skill
shit.
gonna beat him.
Yeah.
If he gets knocked out, he gets knocked out. But
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna just beat him. Easy.
I want to see that. I
Ryan,
want to see
Rollie,
that.
appreciate it. See you guys both back here May 2nd.
Hope they keep that same energy. Friday, May 2nd, 6 p.m. A nigga will be streaming that.